with Bruce Bud, Supervisor North Community, and others on progressive issues in San Francisco around the sunshine of the First Amendment. Many thanks for coming and thanks for helping organize this event tonight. Great meeting.
Thank you. I want to tell you a little bit about the National Writers Union. We're an organization of freelance writers and editors. Our members, most of them don't have the kind of corporate backing that people like Chronicle or the New York Times do. So that we're pretty much in the same boat as Josh when one of us gets into legal trouble. And that's why the outcome of Josh's case is very, very important to us, and that's why we're lending our voice to support Josh. You know, I find it hard to imagine that the information that the police and U.S. Attorney's Office say they want is not available already from police, law enforcement, and intelligence sources. You go to a demonstration like the one Josh takes, and you know that there are going to be all kinds of spooks out there from the NSA, and the CIA, and the FBI, and the police department. They're going to be snapping their cameras. They're the ones looking, dressed like hippies and wearing their beads and flashing peace signs and big smiles. And they're also taking down pictures and names. And I cannot imagine that the information that the authorities claim they want is already readily available to them. So why do they go after people like Josh? Number of reasons. Number one, to intimidate reporters. Number two, to intimidate people who want to voice their opinions. And number three, I think there's another agenda, and that's to violate the people's right to think about it. Let's say there's a scuffle that breaks out at a demonstration, and a couple of police officers corner a guy and they handcuff him, put him on the ground, and then they start to wail the shit out of him. And over here is some videographer starting to take pictures of it. Well, now wait a minute, here's something that the police don't want to get out, so they're going to go after that videographer's tape, right? So that's another thing to be aware of. The authorities want to control the flow, the volume, and the content of the information that we have intact. It's not acceptable. Knowledge is power, and as Judge Damon Peacock said, democracies die behind closed doors. Josh's case underscores one other thing. We need shield laws at the federal level. We need to protect journalists from having to turn over their unpublished notes and their unedited, unaired footage. We need to protect journalists from having to burn their sources. There are a couple of bills in Congress now. I've outlined them on this little flyer here. There are copies all around the room. Please pick one up, look it over, and mount the pressure to get those shield laws passed. We're all here voicing our support of Josh, but the truth is that Josh is supporting us. Josh is the one sticking his neck out to defend our right to know, and our right to speak, and our right to assemble. So, Josh is the one we really need to thank, and I thank all of you. And I want to bring up a gentleman named David Green. David is with the First Amendment Project. He's an attorney. First Amendment Project is a legislative and advocacy organization and a legal organization. David, where are you? Thank you. David Green.
Hi, thanks for inviting me. I wasn't really expecting to speak. I don't have a whole lot to add to what has been said. First Amendment Project, we offer free legal services to Sarah and are part of Josh's legal system. And I wish we could keep him out of jail. Not about an extra 2 days, but I wish we could stop him from to go back tomorrow. I have nothing more to add except to say that we have over the last 5 years just been a tremendous increase in the amount of subpoenas issued to journalists. And many times these subpoenas are still going to journalists or employees of major media. And not only do they have the financial resources behind them to fight these things, and I don't want to take anything away from the brave journalists who have rich employers to defend them, I mean, everybody. But it's not only the